Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
I was totally distracted while I was getting ready, so let me get us going here on Facebook so we can see you guys. All right, good morning.
Happy Saturday.
So, yeah, happy Saturday. Hey,
Well,
how are
hello.
you?
I'm good.
So normally you see me sitting here with Sarah that works with us.
Sarah.
But Sarah's with her family, and so today I get the pleasure of co-hosting with my beautiful wife, Sherry, who co-owns Cheers to You with me. You're the best adventure buddy ever. You're
Right back at
awesome.
you.
So today, hey, Carol, good morning. Carol is one of our awesome Pattern Vine designers.
Oh, good morning, Carol, and thank you for supporting Pattern Vine.
Yeah, and she's also one of our featured designers on the homepage.
What's Carol's last name?
Herman.
Herman. Okay.
Yeah, and Ed. Good morning, Ed.
I've shared a lot of your patterns, your posts.
She goes by Knit Equals Joy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
So today is going to be a fun, and Mom, hey, today is going to be a fun, strange, eclectic look
Us.
at
It's gonna be us.
at the holidays. But before we get going, so Sherry finished off a project recently, and you don't have anything new on the needles yet, right?
No, I'm
Not
gonna
yet.
say no because I screwed up my cast on because I fell asleep. I put myself to sleep.
She will sit there at night and we'll be watching, whatever it is, and I'm knitting away and looking at the TV, and I'll look over and she's lying there.
So tired.
She gets really tired.
So tired.
I totally get that. So I have one off the needles that I can't show you yet because I designed a sweater. It went to tech editing, and Lola Bean. Oh, Carol, I'm glad you love Pattern Vine. That's awesome. Lola Bean's sending me the yarn. Adela's sending me yarn because I'm going to do another sample of the sweater so that it can go to Vogue with Adela.
Wait till you see the sweater.
Well, wait
The
till you
colors are just mind blowing.
Well, part of, and to that
And
point,
the craftswomanship.
well,
Whoa.
thank you. But you're biased. Yeah,
Well,
you're totally
I'm
biased.
telling you, I've learned so much just watching you.
Like how to swear when you
create.
knit.
Oh yeah, I love that part.
I
Yeah.
swear a lot when I'm knitting.
Yeah, because I did not swear before you started knitting.
You know what you're full of? All right, so the
Coffee.
other thing I've got on the needles, and I shared this on Instagram and Facebook and all that goodness. So
you're just an amazing doodler.
oh, you're
I
sweet.
mean, seriously, this
well,
is a swatch, and it's
a
piece
swatch.
of
Well,
artwork.
I'll tell you why this happened. So I did swatches.
Wow. That is incredible.
Mom said that was supposed to be momentum, not non-member. Oh, no, November. Mom, what are you trying to say? I don't understand. So this was originally, I'll tell you how this got going while Mom reformulates her comment because I didn't quite get it. I did swatches to use for our tutorials because for the shop, I do these little videos on YouTube, and I don't
They're
have a
very
ton of them
helpful,
yet,
too.
but I've learned a lot. I want to show you what I've learned, and hopefully it helps somebody. But I did the swatch out of Broco Ultra Wool for that, and I was like, man, that's a great canvas. So I had a ton of scraps of fingering weight yarn and started doing this.
Here comes the artiste.
So
She's a good one. Let me see that.
I'll show you the other
So
swatch.
last week, let's see, I was here Friday, I guess, last week, or was it Saturday? No, I was here Tuesday.
And Friday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
That's
So
right.
Ladianne had created just a couple of these little flowers, and I walked by and I said, "Oh, those are ranunculus." She was like,
What? Because
So,
I don't know
as my
flowers.
mother would say, use the Google and search up images of ranunculus because she nailed it. And
That's
didn't
what they
even
look
know it.
like. That's what they look like.
Didn't even know it.
So I'll do a little, when I get this project all done,
That's
I
really
will
cool.
do tutorials on these. Thank you. Mom was trying to say mom and M. Autocorrect got after my mother.
Non-member in them.
Yeah, autocorrect is not your friend. So I wasn't going to show this, but I will. This might be the biggest swatch I've ever done.
Again, another piece of art.
It's the size of a baby sweater.
It's a bib.
The reason I did this is I'm working on doing a sweater that will allow.
Wow.
So imagine this over that. That's where I'm heading.
Absolutely incredible.
But I really needed to see. I needed a bigger swatch. Go big or go home.
Your sense of color it's amazing.
Thank you. You're sweet. You're biased.
Well,
You're
if I
just
didn't like it, I'd tell you
biased.
that too.
Well, that is true.
That's very true.
So for today's show,
Oh.
I'm so excited. Okay, so in case you didn't know, and we didn't know this when we were talking about doing the show together, we were discussing it on Thursday. Oh, Crystal, hey.
Crystal, my bud from high school.
Yeah, so we didn't realize, we were talking about doing an ugly Christmas sweater show.
Yeah.
When we kind of talked about it on Wednesday, Thursday, I did not realize that yesterday would be Ugly Christmas Sweater Day.
National.
Who knew? And I'm wondering if Hallmark came up with that one. Probably not. Probably the sweater manufacturers.
Probably.
But I have to tell you that one of my fave customers came in wearing something I have to share with you. And as soon as she told me what it was, because I knew what we were doing for the show, I had to take pictures.
Oh, cool.
So
Can't wait to see that.
Trish. I'm going to tell you, I love Trish, and here's why. The first time I met Trish, first of all, she's a sweet, fun person. The first time I met her, she walked into the shop and just as happy as she could be, looking around. She came up to the counter to check out, and I looked at her and I went, "Are you wearing rubber chicken earrings?"
I know Trish. Okay.
Yes.
I know who you're
and
talking about.
She said, "Yes, it's National Laughter Day or National Joke Day." And I was like, "Oh my God, I love you. I don't even know you, and I love you." So she came in and she was wearing that beanie. I'll show it again in her special pose.
Oh, that's a special hat.
I said, "Look at me over the shoulder." So this is called, and I'll have to find the link for it, but it's called the Ugly Christmas Sweater Beanie.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
And I think it is crocheted.
But it's not ugly like the sweaters.
No, it's fun. And she said she had a blast doing it. So, hey, Kim. So,
Good morning, Kim.
I just thought it was really cute. And her scarf kind of matches the sweater, but I don't think, or the cap. So
It's a cool scarf.
it's pretty cool. So she made my day by coming in with that. So for today, we have for you a survey of sweet, strange, and eclectic, and some memory stuff.
Eclectic.
So we're going to start off with a memory that is just, I was sifting through stuff. I found some things of you.
Oh, God. Really? Oh, God.
Y'all.
I know I should have called in sick today.
No, Adela, hey.
Oh, good morning, Adela.
Okay, so here's the first one. Okay, if you guys are like me, I'm not a hoarder of physical things.
You're making my eye twitch.
But I'm a hoarder of digital stuff.
Yes, this is a true story, and she will
I am.
use it against me.
Okay, hold on.
Merry Christmas!
Yay! So I happened to find that clip. That's how we shall start the show. That was when Sherry was working with
Hands on Charlotte.
Hands on Charlotte, a nonprofit in Charlotte that did all kinds of projects for people, and it was cold as a wad that day.
It was very cold.
That was at the Christmas Village in Charlotte,
The German Christmas Village.
which is really. Do they have
It's
that
at
anymore? Is that going on?
yeah, it's at the Romare Bearden Park.
Which is also really
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, man,
but
that
if you
space
can
is
make it down there,
incredible.
go down there. So
The
then
landscaping is gorgeous.
it is, well, right now it's a little it's a
No,
little...
it's still gorgeous.
Is
I mean,
it?
yeah, it's beautiful.
This from a landscaper.
Yes.
Roll that footage. Just wait, Adela. So I also stumbled upon, and this isn't Sherry, but these are ornaments that I forgot about these. I painted these on log slices.
Log slices. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Seriously,
wood slices.
There's an industry that sells people.
Yeah, you
a
can buy
piece
those
of
slices.
wood. Oh.
But several years ago, I painted those, and I thought, man, I need to do that again.
Yes.
You know how you look back
I remember
and
those.
yeah, they're cool.
I've forgotten how many the different pieces that you painted.
Of those?
Yeah.
Oh, a lot.
Wow.
A ton.
You
So we
definitely
may
need to
need
get
to
back
do a
into
class for that because it's pretty cool. It's fun.
Would you like for me to slice the wood and sell it to you for $10 a piece?
Sure. Do the profits go back to Cheers to You?
No.
Okay.
Goes into my beer fund.
Well, hello again, Kim. Hearts on Fiber and Kim. Welcome. So, y'all got it. I know
Double
the hat.
whammy today.
The hat is awesome, and
Yeah,
I don't have a
really
link
cool.
for that hat, you guys, but I'll try to figure it out. Okay, this one.
Oh God, that face! Look at that face.
This one I'm showing you
I need
because
a drink.
I don't even know if this was Christmas. I don't think it was, but I laugh every single time. This was not long before we opened the shop. It was either Thanksgiving or Christmas of that year.
Oh dear.
And so, suffice it to say that my PE teacher of a wife, oh yay, Carrie, yes, come paint. My PE teacher, totally get it, Kim, I'm with you. Sit with us some morning when I'm trying to get the show started. My PE teacher of a wife used to teach her kids all kinds of things, including...
Oh God!
Just wait, listen. Okay, don't grab my arm. I'm going to put it on something wrong. Okay, so just because I love you guys so much, hold on, because you need to see it one more time. And you be quiet so they can hear, and I'll tell you what happened. Okay,
Oh my
so
God, that's awful. Why do you do that to me?
because Mom and Em, Sherry's Mom and Em, have wind chimes hanging up, like a little
Yeah.
chime hanging on the wall.
Wow.
And
I purposely hit the one chime with the orange.
it was actually a grapefruit.
Was it? I can't remember.
They were, I remember.
Wow.
You just about made a
Yeah.
fruit salad there, baby.
Oh God.
Adela said, whoopsies. I don't have the other clip, but I did send a clip into America's Funniest Home Videos because we had, at one point, somehow a mouse got into...
Jeez. Really? Again with the mouse?
Oh, wait, I just have to tell you.
God.
This is the funniest clip, but the problem with it is you can't really make out the... you can't make out what Sherry's saying, so it would have to be subtitled. You can't make it out really well. So there was a mouse that got into our glass cabinet in the kitchen.
It was a little field mouse.
We have woods near our house, a lot of woods. So
When we first
Sherry
moved in.
Sherry was trying to catch this mouse, and so the mouse was in the cabinet, and Sherry gets ready. And I said, is it? And she goes, is it a mouse? Yes. Is it a ninja? No. And when she opens the cabinet to get the mouse, it springs out of the cabinet
Lands on
onto
my
her shoulder. And she goes, so it was the most awesome footage,
God.
but you couldn't hear the words well enough, so we did not get the $10,000, sadly. It did not happen. Anyway, so in
You know what they
honor
say about
of...
paybacks, don't you?
I love you too.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, you just wait.
Well, I'm getting ready to pay myself back, so
Well,
just wait for that.
I bought us new phones, and they're supposed to be here today.
Yay!
And I'm really going to learn how to work my phone because,
Do you have photos?
yes, I'm going to take some photos.
Just
and I'm
remember
going
that
to
I
take
control
some
this
videos.
software.
Yeah.
She's getting ready to pay me back good.
I am.
Look, the reality of our life is somebody that Sherry worked with the other day asked you, don't you guys ever fight? Or do you guys ever fight?
Aubrey.
And
I love Aubrey.
And the answer is
yes.
yeah. We
do.
sure do.
We do.
But what we're sharing with you today, the laughter outweighs all the rest of it by a long shot. So,
and I told Aubrey, I said, when we fight or argue, we are not mean and nasty, and we do not say anything to the other person that we will regret.
It's not about belittling.
Yeah,
it's about trying to work out whatever the disagreement is. We disagree, I would say.
I mean, at the end of the day,
no,
I'm still stuck with her.
Lucky you. You're so lucky.
I am very lucky.
So I did a little research as we, this is really, you guys, this is like a fruit salad of holiday stuff. So I started looking at holidays, and I was kind of looking at
holidays.
I was trying to find ugly sweater stuff, and I thought, wow, do other holidays, here's how the rabbit hole in here works. Ooh, ugly sweaters. Do other holidays have ugly sweaters? What are the other holidays in December? So I started really looking, and I will tell you, Kathy, oh my gosh, yay.
My little friend,
a little
Kathy.
squabble is healthy, Adela. Totally with you. So the other holidays in December, obviously there's Christmas. There's Hanukkah. I used to celebrate Hanukkah. I actually converted to Judaism years ago, and after that, I kind of went to just the world is the world, whatever. So that's where I am now.
Oh, so let me tell you a little funny story.
Oh no.
Yes. So I'm finding out, how to participate in Hanukkah stuff.
This is gonna be good.
And Ladianne's children were going crazy asking Mommy Ann for latkes.
Potato latkes, which are the
I was like, wow, I've never heard of a latke. I don't really know what Jewish food is.
Listen to you, latkes. You've
even
got the
latkes.
You've got it going.
So, they were going on and on about latkes, and they love them, and they only get them one time a year, and Hanukkah is so special. And I said, what's a latke? And they said, it's
shredded potatoes.
It's shredded potatoes, hash browns, and onions, and you fry them in a pan, and you put applesauce on them. And I looked at them, and I said, oh my God, you're going crazy over a tater cake?
Welcome to Wilkes County.
What? I said, I grew up on tater cakes. What's so special about a tater cake? Oh my God. So guess what I did? I made fancy tater cakes.
And they were good too, because you're good at frying stuff.
Yeah.
We have to stay away from the fried stuff. She's really good at that.
It's really good.
So there's obviously Hanukkah, and then I found there are also quite a few other things. So obviously there's Yule, Saturnalia, and those things, they're
pagan. Heard of that one.
Yeah, they are pagan holidays that a lot of the traditions that are used in Christmas are from those.
What?
Yes, because historically they aren't even really sure exactly when Jesus was born.
Oh, don't go down that rabbit hole.
No, it's true. I mean, it's a history thing. It's a history thing. I did find out, and let me see if I can find it. I found a history of Christmas. Tater cake. I know, you guys, right? The other really good thing on a tater cake is sour cream. I also discovered, let me see if I can find it. Ooh, so I found this article this morning. I did put a link. It's on the History Channel website.
I love the History Channel.
I do too.
Vikings.
I wish we could just subscribe to the History Channel.
I think we can. It's like $9 a month.
No, we're not doing that. There was a time, you guys, first of all, Christmas did not start getting celebrated until in Europe until the 600s. Did you know that? It's not like Jesus was born and somebody was like, quick, grab a tree, make an ugly sweater. That didn't in the desert. No, that did not happen.
Yeah.
So it wasn't until I think the 600s that people started celebrating in Europe. But there was actually a time, read that,
when Christmas was canceled.
Y'all,
What?
Christmas was canceled. Here's the deal. So listen up. I'm going to school you.
Oh, dear. Here we come.
In the early 17th century, a wave of religious reform changed the way Christmas was celebrated in Europe. When Oliver Cromwell and his Puritan forces took over England in 1645, they vowed to rid England of decadence, and as part of their effort, they canceled Christmas.
Ooh.
From 1659 to 1681, the celebration of Christmas was actually outlawed in Boston.
No more mullein spices for you.
So Christmas has had a really strange and interesting history.
Funny how everybody has to come in and control. Get that look off your face.
So the reason she said that is because
I didn't say it because of that.
no, you did. Because this morning we were having a conversation about something really fun that we're doing, and she said, "You're trying to control the process." So just so Aubrey knows, we do have disagreements. You guys are totally seeing. Oh God, Sherry. Adela says, "Sherry, show her who's boss." Get that? No, what you don't get is you've got it backward, Adela.
Exactly.
You got it backward.
Yeah.
She's the one who doesn't want to get it because it's $9.99 a month.
That's true.
I'm the one who really wants it.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
very
so
true.
that-
So we had Hulu, we have HBO, we had Netflix, and there was one more. And I was like, seriously?
I'm the fun one.
I mean, we
I'm
can't
the
watch
fun
all
one.
that at one time. We don't need it.
Need is a relative term. Kidding. Kidding.
Anyway.
Anyway, so back to the sweater thing. So as I was looking for ugly sweater stuff, I did find my ugly sweater.
Oh, that's not an ugly sweater. That's a gorgeous sweater.
I had to share this because I love the sweater and it is ugly. But
it's beautiful.
I did Google ugly sweaters. So I started off with ugly Christmas sweaters, and believe you me, I will move around here just a bit. Oh,
Birthday
wow. I didn't look at all of them really closely.
Oh my gosh, I
I
love it.
think this might be the one. Let me see if I can find it. There was one. Oh, you guys.
Snowballs deep.
I mean, let me just tell you.
Oh yeah.
When you look up Amazon Prime, I'm with you. I am with you, Kim. Definitely need Prime.
Yeah,
we have Prime.
Yeah, we have it.
We have Prime.
It's good.
We did make a decision to get rid of Netflix as I
And
leave
Hulu.
it on Snowballs
Hulu.
Deep while we're talking about this. I totally forgot what the picture was. If you Google ugly sweaters, yeah. Okay, so then I looked at, because also Kwanzaa is happening right now. So I wanted to know if there were ugly Kwanzaa sweaters. And indeed there are. There are.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So Christmas has not cornered the market. Now, when I Googled Kwanzaa, tell me why.
Keep going to the.
Get ready. Get ready.
Festivus
For the rest of us. This is from, like, why did this come up under Kwanzaa?
I love it.
But Festivus is from Seinfeld.
Uh-huh.
Because, and I have to say, I was not a Seinfeld fan, but I do like the idea of Festivus for the rest of us.
Yep.
What is this one? Oh, wow. This is Happy Christmas Kwanzaa, you guys.
Oh wow, that's just.
That is an Adam Sandler song right there.
Yep.
There you go. I also looked up to see if there was Yule or Saturnalia, type ugly sweaters, and oh no.
Yule logs.
Oh no. You guys, I seriously did not look at all of these ahead of time.
That's what Max and Daisy are making this time of year.
Yeah. There are I can't even.
I love the best.
Now, this one I did like for you, and since we're looking for phone cases,
all I want for Yule is
a shield maiden.
I have one. Her name is Ladianne.
Welcome. Welcome to Cat.
Yeah. The damn
Lakatha.
Oh, Lagatha.
Wow. Carrie said a little Mad Hatter, Alice in Wonderland. All of this stuff is Mad Hatter. So, Adela said, I wonder if I can find, hang on, there's one that I did see. Let me see if I can hunt it down on here. Give me 1 second. Okay, so there's a thing called Krampus. I don't know everything about Krampus, so don't even ask me all of the Krampus stuff. But there's this demon that wanders around at Krampus, and if the kids aren't good, the demon gets them kind of thing. So this one is...
It's not really working because we still have a lot of meanies in the world.
Well, true. But this one is really kind of a combo of Krampus and Vikings. Get ready. Fa la 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 Valhalla. So
I love it.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I had a lot of fun looking for those. I know, it was ridiculous.
Sing it again.
Well, I did it wrong. So fa la 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 Valhalla la.
And that face.
I can't help it. It's just my face.
God.
So Adela says, my friend has one that says ho 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 and has a sexy Mrs. Claus on a stripper pole.
Oh my gosh, I love
that. Did you know, Adela, that in our shopping center there is a pole dancing studio? Y'all didn't know that, did you? Pole Fit. So shout out to Pole Fit.
And last night when Ladianne went to bed,
what were you doing?
Well, I was going to let the dogs go potty, and I flipped on Roku channel.
Oh, no.
And there's a series. You only get one free episode, but there's a series called Beyond the Pole. It was really interesting.
I'm sure it was. Yes. She read the article
and
for the information.
It's
not
in
the
Atlanta.
Pictures.
So I was really peeping, looking for you.
I wonder, how far are you from Atlanta? Because I know you're not in Atlanta proper.
Probably a couple hours or so. Yeah. It was really interesting, though. It's big business. $1,000 a night.
For a pole dancer?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah.
I've seen too many of those YouTube videos where the girl tries to pole dance in sweatpants and lands on her head.
Yeah. The pole falls out of the ceiling.
Yeah, I've seen all of those. Wow. So I did pull out some other Christmas memories. I'm going to go first to the way back. The way back.
Scary.
Yeah. Listen, if I didn't make it selling yarn, I was totally going to corner the chubby stripper market. We are right there with you. Two and a half hours. Yeah. Yes, we all missed our... You guys, we need to put a pole up. That would be... Wow. Our ceilings are 25 feet. The only thing we would be able to do is yarn bomb it. And do not try to dance on a yarn bomb stripper pole. Not going to happen. Okay, so here's a way back. I pulled out, I was looking for Christmas.
Oh, look at that baby.
Now talk about,
Who is that?
Yeah, let's just.
Oh my God.
We're going to
90s
start.
hair.
Yeah, we're going to start with the hair.
Uh-huh.
Not really sure. I think my aunt got me the UCLA sweatshirt.
Okay.
Notice there was tinsel on that tree.
Nice.
This was at my dad's parents' house in Tennessee. Notice
Jordache jeans.
No, they were not Jordache. I couldn't wear Jordache because I had curves.
Oh,
all that Guess and Jordache. No.
Oh, there you go.
I know. Now look. The moon boot tennis shoes. You guys, these were the height of fashion.
Yeah.
The height of fashion.
Look at you.
Yikes. That was a yikes. Yeah. So the whole jeggings thing, kids, we had that way before you.
True.
We just didn't have a stupid name called jeggings because back then there was no Benifer or
we didn't have combo words.
No, people didn't do that. Before there were combo words, there were individual words. And wait a minute, before there were emojis, we used language.
Whoa, what?
There you go. I know.
What? This is not communication?
Yeah, we talk to each other.
Oh,
Adela and I talk on the phone.
What? Is the phone connected to the wall and has a big cord on it?
It used to be. It still is because my phone won't stay charged. So there you go. I know. Yay! Okay, so other flashback. I found this.
Oh my gosh. Look.
Okay, you guys.
Now
So
that's
not
a lot
only
of holiday celebration right
yes,
there.
not only. Okay, we're gonna draw your attention to a few things. Not only was I a princess, you guys, I was in the super nerdy and awesome show choir.
Yes, you were.
We are in front of a Christmas
Look at
tree.
you.
I am wearing a stretchy sequined leotard with a
Oh.
black skirt. But because we were in high school, I want you to
Oh,
check.
dear.
I don't
Hand check.
honestly, I know. I was like, wow.
Wow.
I don't honestly remember these folks' names, and I apologize for that. I do remember that the guy in this picture,
On the left with his
yes,
hands.
he drove
my.
at that time, a very old Porsche. I remember that he drove this really
so
old
he
Porsche.
was a cool kid.
He was a cool kid. And
Ooh.
apparently the drinking had started really early because
Nice.
yeah,
She's
this
about to fall off his lap.
this picture is like, and I've got to look like, oh Lord have mercy.
Looks like you got a marshmallow in your mouth.
I had that feeling of like,
Probably a gummy
dear
bear.
God, can we get through the photograph? We had a lot of fun though, and I will tell you, in those outfits, we actually, I know the handsy dude. I know, you guys. I think my mom took this picture. I'm pretty sure my mom took this picture, and yeah, good. I'm sorry, good times. That show choir, I do have to tell you that we went to a competition at Busch Gardens in Virginia wearing those outfits, and this was totally high school nerdy.
Sparkly.
We won the competition. I think we either won or we were in a top tier. And we decided to go on the roller coaster, the Loch Ness Monster, about 15 times in a row.
Wearing
Those outfits.
Wow.
And I will tell you
Wow.
now that, oddly enough, by the time you go on a roller coaster the 15th time, it ain't no fun no more. You
Did you
don't
lose
really
any
feel
sequins?
it. No, those suckers were so not good. I had to dance in that outfit.
Whoa.
I
Now
know.
the truth comes out.
Okay, other flashbacks. So this was a year, and Mom probably hasn't even seen these. This was a tough year.
Aw.
You remember this?
Yes.
So Mom had emergency surgery, and Sherry and I drove to drop off the cats and Daisy,
cat.
or just
That's
Rudy,
Pawpaw
just Rudy,
Ninja.
at her parents'. So we
Bless
are on the
him.
way to Wilkes County. This is her beautiful old man cat who's no longer with us.
22 years old.
And let me just zoom in, because he was beautiful, and he would F you up.
Yes.
If you like, yeah. Yeah, Carrie. Oh my God. So let me just go back. So we're looking at this photo and Captain Handsy there, and my hairdresser Carrie. She says, leave room for Jesus. Yes,
God.
absolutely. Okay, so we're on the way at this particular Christmas. I think it was 2014. Mom had emergency surgery. We had to drive up and drop off the cat.
Yes.
I'm sorry, that handsy photo was hysterical. And so we spent the Christmas back and forth between the hospital and Mom and Dad's house.
Mm-hmm.
So Mom didn't see a lot of what happened it wasn't a lot of stuff, but there was this.
Hey.
My dad was having fun. We were really trying to keep it light.
Wearing
And
his
so
Christmas socks.
I'll show you the whole deal. So here, my dad almost always wears what I would call a cowboy hat, but it's more of like a bluegrass hat.
Yeah.
So he had on his bluegrass hat, but he put on the Santa hat on top of it. And he had on his Joe Cool Snoopy socks, which was awesome.
Joe is cool.
He is cool. So that was that. And I did take pictures of Mom in the hospital. They are not festive Christmas pictures. She did do swimmingly.
Yes.
She's well now. We are grateful for that. So, he is cute. Okay, so other holiday, and this is actually a New Year's thing. One of the traditions
Oh, yeah.
is that every year, and I'm trying to figure out why there is a Miller Lite box. Oh, it's because we were putting the stems.
The collard
That was the
stems.
trash. So Zach and I sat at the table. This
Who
is
doesn't
Zach
use a
years
Miller Lite
ago.
box?
This looks like social services should be called. We were sitting there trimming the stems out of the collard greens, so that because Sherry makes the best collards on the planet ever.
Yes, I do.
Here Zach is
So yummy.
getting ready for the process. He's now in college, and there were lots of pictures. I won't bore you with all of them. He is wearing rubber gloves because the collards are ice cold and they are gritty, and it kills your hands. So he was using chicken
City
shears.
boy. He's wearing gloves because he's a city boy.
You told us to wear gloves.
Because you're city people.
Whatever. All right, so here is the city boy.
Woo!
And Sherry.
Look at that!
And I think this is your bread pudding.
That's the very first chocolate bread pudding that we made. Oh my gosh.
And wow, it was good. It was as good as it looks like it was.
Well, the funny thing, Ladianne was not at the house when we were making the chocolate bread pudding.
Adela needs your greens.
Yes, I have the best recipe.
They are like crack.
Yeah,
They're so good.
So we wanted to fix a dessert that we really have never had before, and so Zach and I went on this,
What, no
big
powdered
hunt.
sugar on latkes?
Tater cakes. Oh my god! So we found a recipe for chocolate bread
You
pudding.
guys looked for that. I didn't realize you did that with Zach. You
Yeah.
guys made that together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what I'm telling you.
I'm sorry.
Whoa! 51st dates.
ADD. There you go.
So the recipe called for coffee liqueur, chocolate liqueur, and
5 beers.
almond flavoring. Well, the 5 beers was like
After.
It was
a
a
chaser?
warm up. Yeah.
Right.
For me, not for Zach.
Yeah.
And so we got all of our dry ingredients together, and we had a fancy bar of chocolate, and we chopped that up, and my sister made homemade Kahlua, homemade coffee liqueur, and homemade chocolate liqueur, and gifted those to us. And
And they're
my God,
good. Let me tell you,
best
homemade
gift
liqueurs.
ever. Best gift ever. So Brandy, we need more. So the recipe called for just a few of these things, and so we doubled the recipe and swapped out a few things to, because we had it and we didn't have to go buy
because it was
extra.
Sherry.
Yeah. And so Zach, I'd pour some into the measuring glass and pour it in, and he'd say, can I try that? So I'd put a little bit in
A drop.
in a cup for him. He'd go, wow, that's really good. And I said, yeah, you remember, it's really bad for you. And so we did that. Oh my God, we had the best time.
You
and
and
so
Zach
he would
had
tell
more
me what he
fun.
really liked about it, what he didn't. It was really good.
Yeah.
Very educational.
Yeah. He enjoys the kitchen. I have to say, he's really good about that. So I also found, this is a flashback to being at Mom and Dad's house. Although now that I'm looking at this,
I think that's Thanksgiving.
it might have been, although,
Who's that standing back there?
well, I think it's a Santa statue.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah. So this was probably Christmas time, but
Yeah.
I was thrown
Yeah.
off because everybody's, ow, you okay?
Ow.
She just whacked her elbow. Everybody's wearing short sleeves, but there's Mom and Dad, Peyton and Zach, and I know this is fairly recent because they're bigger. I'll tell you what Peyton's doing there is stirring gravy. That's always been a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. And then every year while Zach was in high school, and you guys saw, I didn't put the video in this year of this, but I would do the cookie walk for the teachers at his school.
Cookie walk.
Adela said, tater cakes, stripping, handsy 80s photos, and collards. I'm calling HBO. Y'all are too good for Facebook. Gary said, no, that's not a creepy Santa at all.
No, it's not.
Meanwhile, Sherry's like, who's that in the back of the photo? It was Krampus. So I would do this cookie walk and make cookies every year and take them to the school and work at this cookie walk. It was a way to thank all the teachers and the staff and the administration.
It's awesome.
It's
Every
really
school
cool.
should do this. Every parent should participate.
It was awesome.
It's
and
awesome.
Sometime, again, maybe next year, I'll show you the video of the table, because I took a video of the entire table.
How many dozen?
Literally, oh my God, I don't even know.
But you would always bring in, what, 4 or 5 dozen?
At least, yeah. At least.
Cookies, dozen cookies. Homemade cookies.
Yeah, I like to bake. I'm a baker.
This chick can bake.
I don't like to cook.
She's a very good baker.
Love baking. Would have loved to be a cake decorator. Love to eat cake.
You would loves to eat a cupcake.
So this
I always say that
was.
she's like a zombie eating your face off.
I am. I always
eating a
tell her
cupcake.
that when I'm in that mode, when I'm hangry, I'm a food zombie. That's what it's about.
Very true.
So these were the cookies I made one year.
Those were so good.
They were really good.
Oh, I remember those.
It's a 2-layered cookie, obviously, with the jelly in the middle. And these, I think, were preserves, but I don't remember if they were strawberry or what. But really good.
Cookies.
And somebody told me what those are actually. They're not Linzers. If somebody knows, tell me. I really don't know. Particular
cookie?
Cookies and walking. That's like a giant. That's like a giant named Tiny. Yes. Yeah. I don't remember what those cookies are called, but there's actually a name for them. I should know that because I like to bake. But okay, other flashback photos. This is mom and dad at your sister's.
Yes.
And
look at the artwork, people.
That's Brandy and Kevin have one of my paintings there. And this is
Aggie and Papa Danny.
Yeah, this is your mama.
That's Mama Nim.
Mama Nim. And then there's Brandy and
Sean.
Kevin and Sean and Abby. And Caroline isn't. Actually, I think Caroline might be in here sitting on the couch.
Okay.
Because I think she was sitting with me. So I know Caroline was there and the kids were there. I also I found this picture this morning.
Oh, yeah.
I have to give a shout out. My mom's mother, I have lots of family, really special family stuff. So my mom's mother painted that tree and it lights up. It's really
ceramic
cool.
Christmas tree.
Yeah. We didn't just so you guys know, our celebration of holiday this year has all been at the shop, and we're going to go to mom and dad's, and we're going to your sister's, and so we're going to be with family, and that will be wonderful. But we didn't put up anything at the house because all of our energy this year went into here and family, and that's it. We decided to dial back this year.
Yeah.
It was time to conserve energy.
Yeah, we kind of work a lot.
Yeah, we needed to chill just for a minute.
And I'm happy to announce.
Okay, what is it?
I do not go back to work until January 2nd.
Woo! Yes, and I'm gonna give a teaser.
Oh dear.
We have plans for this year.
Plans.
We're making plans.
We're always scheming.
Yeah, we have something going on. And by the way, speaking of plans, just if anybody happens to see this and you had designs on going on the cruise, just to make it very clear, we have canceled the cruise.
Yeah.
And here's why. And I have to do our newsletter. I keep saying that.
Oh, we learned a valuable
out.
lesson, so it's good.
Well, there were a
we
few
got
factors.
away from what we typically do, which is really pay attention and listen to our customers
first, and then do. Well, let me tell you what happened. So we'd been thinking about doing a trip with our peeps, and a woman walked in who's awesome, who handles travel. She just happened to pop in. She doesn't live here, and she Adela said, I didn't want to decorate, but my husband is all, we have kids. They're so needy. Totally get that. We don't have kids at home really anymore. So, but
we have 2 dogs. Anybody want a dog for Christmas?
There you go. We love the dogs, but we need to dial back.
Yeah.
So this woman walks in and she's a travel person, and I said, yeah, we've really been thinking about doing something, would love to do a cruise. So we put the plans together, put the cruise out there, and several things happened, including something we saw in the news last night. Mm-hmm. Okay, wow. Here are the things that happened. We were going to go to the Bahamas. It got hit by a storm, a huge storm, a hurricane. Mm-hmm. That was all over the news, and they said nothing about the ports that were still okay and the fact that they need tourism dollars, so that hurt us. cruise ships kept having horrible things happen, like tragic, awful things happen.
Human error.
Lots of errors, and people got killed and hurt, and there were illnesses and all kinds of crazy. Last night on the news, 2 Carnival cruise ships ran into each other, you guys.
While trying to dock.
Yeah. So the whole cruise ship thing, we got on the phone with the agent a couple weeks ago, and our customers also said, you know, for a lot of reasons we don't want to cruise. And we went, okay, we hear you. And there's one thing we prize here above all else, which is listening. You know, when our customers tell us things, we listen. So it's not going to happen. We have other plans coming, some involving that kind of, you know, doing something fun.
Maybe a traveling adventure.
Maybe. We're going to see what we can work out there. But the other plans have nothing to do with that. So we'll let you know when that all comes out. I know,
But let's get back to all the news that comes out about cruises. So 10 years ago, this was not on the scene. Why? Because
Cell phones.
Every person from the age of 2 years old to 102 years old has one of these.
Well, so here, not to digress, we're going to move off of this, but suffice it to say, a lot of really bad things have happened with cruises recently, which is really unfortunate.
I'm in, Adela.
Yeah, Adela said, let's go on a trip to the liquor store. Can I go? Kahlua? Bailey's?
Sure, yeah.
I want the fruity stuff. Yeah, gin and tonic. Oh, I'm down with the gin and tonic, you guys. I love gin and tonic. I love it. Anyway, so we're going to move on from that, but let's see the other stuff that has happened. So those are our big plans. We're going to let you know about the travel-y stuff. That's in the works. Nothing definitive.
Stuff.
Yeah, and the other plans we can tell you nothing about. Now it is.
Yeah. So that's a 2020 new word, travel-y.
Travel-y. It's an adjective.
I like it. Travel-y is an adjective?
Yes. It's an
okay.
It can be an adverb.
Adjective. Use it as an adjective.
Wow, that's a very travel-y idea.
Okay, now adverb.
Oh, wow. That vacation was done very travel-y. I'm going to have to work on the adverb.
No.
Okay, so we have a few things coming up more immediately, and then we have to hop off because it's 9:30. Classes that are coming up include the Learn to Knit Lace. This is Sandy Rosner's pattern, and she's going to be teaching this lace class. You can buy the pattern separately, but if you sign up for the class, then you get the pattern.
And Sandy is a fantastic teacher, so you will learn so much working with her.
Sign up for that. We have a crochet class with Sandy starting January 25th.
That's so cute.
This actually uses Sweet Georgia Party of 5.
Ooh, yeah.
And here's the deal. If you come in, we can do this for you, but if you put the class into your cart and you put the Party of 5 into your cart, you end up getting 25% off the yarn.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a bundle.
Blue Light Special, y'all.
Bundle and save. So $65 for the class or bundle and save. And then the other class that's coming up in January is My First Mitts and Mittens. Now, I will tell you this.
My girl.
that's being taught by Sarah. I'm just modeling the mittens.
Sarah's a very good teacher.
Sarah's an awesome teacher, and that uses one of our new basic elements patterns. I do have a My First hat on the schedule for January. However, Adela said Sandy is the best ever. She is. She's amazing. She's amazing, and we're really grateful to have her. My First hat was on the schedule for January, but I think I'm going to move it in the schedule because it was scheduled for January 4th, and it's already...
That's a tricky one.
So I don't think that's going to happen then. I'm going to move the class to another date.
But are you putting something on the 4th?
No, because it's tricky.
Okay.
People are just coming back, so probably not. So watch the schedule for those things. And I think that's it for today.
And Ladianne mentioned the hat is from Basic Elements. Please tell them about this collection.
It's awesome.
It is a beautiful, very simplistic collection of patterns that are just
Easy,
they're amazing,
straightforward.
Yeah.
So Sandy is my tech editor, but she also writes patterns, and we hired her to write on behalf of Cheers to You. So they're under the Cheers to You brand. They're assets of Cheers to You. But she is working with us to put together a collection of patterns that are free, and they are being offered by the shop. So they're from Cheers to You to whomever wants to use them.
and you can find them on Pattern Vine.
And on Ravelry too. And you'll see them advertised on our social media and all of
Yeah.
that. So you can get them all over the place. But the long and short is download those patterns, and then as a shop, we're offering classes around those patterns. So the other thing that's happening is as techniques are popping up in different patterns that we're publishing, I'm adding to our library of technique videos. So, and if
Very
there's
cool.
a technique you want, please let me know. Shoot me a note, and I'm happy to do it. Oh, awesome! So, are you going to do the basic elements sweater, Adela? That would be awesome.
Cool.
Which sweater are you going to make? So those are the big things coming up. Because we haven't talked about it in a while, I do want to share this with you. It's in the closing credits. But Sherry and I are the people behind Pattern Vine. It is it's another marketplace for.
It's an alternative.
It's
to
another option for
Ravelry.
selling,
Yeah.
to list your patterns if you're a designer, and to buy them if you are a.
Options are good.
Options are good, and so we wanted to add to the marketplace. And Carol Herman, who was on with us earlier, is one of the amazing designers on there. Oh, Stephanie. Okay, my friend Stephanie. I do. Hang on.
Oh, Stephanie.
So get ready, Stephanie. Just for you, I'm going to show this picture one more time, and let me zoom it out. We'll
That's
get
not
away
Stephanie,
from
is it?
no. And for some reason, Stephanie's not in this picture. It may have been the year, because she was a year ahead of me.
Oh, okay.
But here is the show choir, Stephanie. I love you and miss you. I showed that because it's a Christmas picture.
Stephanie, please send us a picture of you in the show choir.
I swear, I'm sure I have one, Stephanie. I know I have one somewhere. And I do have pictures of my 16th birthday, and Stephanie is at my birthday.
Oh, cool.
So anyway,
16 candles.
I know, right? Basic elements. Yes, Adela, the basic element sweater is awesome. And I did just put up the 2 tutorial videos for seaming. And if you need help with that, holler at me. But it's how you seam vertical edges together for the sides of the sweater, and also how you seam 2 bound off edges together, and that's how you seam the shoulders, because they're 2 different techniques. Similar but different. I know, I look like a stewardess, whatever, flight attendant. Stephanie said, love the Christmas picture. Oh, Laura, we need to open a shop in Durham.
Durham.
We need to open
Where's
a shop in
Durham?
Durham. I don't know what just
Hey, Laura,
happened.
another one of my high school buddies.
I haven't had any liqueur yet. Hey, Laura. So
We need to get you some.
I know, it's about that time.
Yep.
Cocktail evening. You guys party on Beaver Mountain.
Woo!
I know. All y'all
I'm in.
come and have chocolate bread pudding. We probably have moonshine in
Collards.
the freezer.
Well, we have moonshine. We have peach moonshine in the freezer, and then we have Poppy's moonshine in the cabinet, and it is really good.
You can come and have you a beer. I like
For
wine. So you can come and have some wine, and we'll sit and knit.
Or we'll
I
sit
feel,
and drink beer
I
and watch
feel a
everybody
party
else knit.
coming on.
We need to.
I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
Hands up if you're in for a party. So,
I love to party.
Yeah. I think this might be really
do it.
fun. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Let's do it.
We'll let peeps know. All right, you guys. So wishing you a very, very happy holiday.
And Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Is Krampus happy?
Krampus is not happy. Krampus is evil.
So I'll just say
happy
Krampus. Festivus for the rest of us. Yule, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Saturnalia. To all y'all.
Nailed it.
Oh, and the last one is a little bit ago in December was Our Lady of Guadalupe Day.
Oh.
So happy!
I missed that
It's
one.
already passed.
Okay.
But happy Our Lady
Happy
of
late.
Guadalupe Day.
Yeah.
That's hard to say, but I hope you had a good one. All right, we love you guys very much.
Very much. Thank you so much for your support.
I feel really happy right now.
I'm happy.
I'm such a ding
I
dong.
don't have to go to work until January 2nd.
I hope you guys get some rest too. Enjoy your time, however you enjoy it. And
Stay
pop
safe
into
if
the
you're
shop.
traveling.
Yep, all of that. And we wish you, every single one of you, everybody who comes into the shop, a really good holiday. We appreciate you and we love you. And we will see you. You're going to be back with me next Saturday. She didn't know that yet.
Yay!
Yay! Lucky you. Okay, you guys, have a great holiday, whatever you celebrate. And if you do Festivus for the rest of us, right there with you.
And remember, it's flu season, so wash
your hands.
Wash those hands for 15
your hands
seconds
away
in
from your
warm
face.
soapy water.
That's the public service announcement.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, have a good one. We'll catch you later.
Mwah.
Bye.